One Piece, fellas, we're back. Last week's episode was, it was One Piece. We got some Usopp moments, some, rainbow moments. Today, we're back with One Piece. I always love One Piece. It's peak Piece. It's always One Piece. Let's get right into today's week's episode. What's gonna happen? I don't know, but check out my channel if you guys like One Piece reactions. I record a lot of One Piece Hunter, so let's get right into it. Ooh, Ruben. I like this type of animation. Ooh. I like the vibes that they're showing right now. What the? 22 years ago. Yep, I remember that. Sakazuki. Oh, this is the CP0 agent guy telling you like the press, right? Yeah, this is the CP0 or the CP agent. Yeah, saying it's all Nico Robin did this. She blew up the civilization. She has OP devil fruit powers. Creating lies. Lies. Those are all lies. Hell no, she's just a little girl. What? Yep, all lies. 79. God damn, One Piece? What the fuck's happening? That is a pretty high bounty for a 7, 8-year-old, to be honest. Like, she's just a normal kid trying to help. Oh, hell no, I remember this granny. There's a lot of recap. Oh, hell no. Bro, she was just a little kid. But they made her like a demon. Nah. She's looking at more books. Ooh. Wait. So she tried to look for a book for O'Hara, for a map for O'Hara, but it wasn't there. But she already had her devil fruit powers? I forgot she did have her devil fruit powers. Bro, just imagine being a little kid having to deal with all this. On the run her entire life. All because they made lies. Wow, I love the animation right now, what I'm saying. It's just an endless road, and it just showed, like, what her situation felt like. I fuck with this. Well, you know how much that affects a kid? Ooh. End of the road. Is this the part where she just has enough and stops? I think she has enough. She had enough. Yeah. She pissed. She's pissed. She's over. She's like, fine. I'll embrace it. I'll become a demon. Or she drowns more into it. Oos. Damn, bro. Her mother came to save her. Bro, what is this animate? Dude, like the coloring right now is just like, I know it's black and white, but it's like it seats. What's it called? It creates the scene what we're seeing right now, and how tragic it really is. Over the entire years. Oh, that was a good recap. Hey, that was a good recap for Robin. I gotta give them that. Hey, Toby, that was really nice. I gotta give that to you. Now we're on the Rainbow Road. New World. I still don't understand the flying. They're selling on rainbows. I don't understand. Ooh. Western Village. Bro, just like Skypiea. Bro, you gotta forget, all these guys are like tall too. These are like giants. Yep. Dude, Brooke, just imagine the big patties. They hear that's a sound. Subaru? Were they using clouds to fly? I guess. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Hey, we all here. Usolando. Where's the feast at? I'm an emperor now, yeah? I love how Luffy does. Luffy hates it being called an emperor. Ah, look at the big fellow. Yeah, the Roku. You well, Luffy. Ooh, yeah, because they all hate Big Mom in this country, right? Because Big Mom used to live here. Yep. Oh, really? Yep. We gotta go eat. Bro, Luffy, there's a giant sized bar. Dude, Luffy's gonna be stuck on one piece of meat for like the end of the end of the episode. Yep. The Straw Hat's getting gassed. Who? Robin wants to see someone else. Robin wants to go somewhere else. Bro, that's an insane ship. How are they flying on clouds? Is that Chopper on top of her head? Oh, they all want to go. It is Chopper. We all here to see Saul? Even Zoro? Ooh. Ooh. Well, did she know Saul died? Saul passed away, Robin. He just like right when you arrived here. Girl? Okay, Luffy trying to be a captain? Luffy trying to be a captain? So it's like, is Bonnie part of the crew now? She's just chilling with us? I think she's part of the crew. Yeah. Charge of history classes. Interesting. Damn, bro, tree arch? They've never seen a tree arch? I mean, they probably never seen a big tree like that before. Oh? Equal Robin moments? That's just crazy to see a flying ship. I don't know about y'all, but that's just crazy. The Warrior Spring? What? So it's just like a hot spring, bro. I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. Shirt off everything. Wow. 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 Bro, we brought the entire crew to see him. Hey, Saul's a D member. So don't forget, fellas. Saul is a D member. Saul, Jaguar D Saul. So I want him to interact with Luffy. I need him to interact with Luffy. You know what I mean? Monkey D, Luffy, Jaguar D Saul. Please, bro. Let them interact. Yeah, I'm down for Robin to see him. I mean, it's like seeing her father figure for the first time in forever, who you thought is dead too. So like, who's this? Yeah, Saul died. I forgot, y'all. Saul's dead. Saul died. Yep. Saul dead. Robin, reunion ruined. Saul's dead. Reunion ruined. It's over. It's over. He had a heart attack. Yep. Heart attack. Yep. Heart attack. Heart attack. Go, Chopper. You gotta save this man. He's dead. He's dead. Yep. So hi, Robin. Ooh. Nah, that's the same. It's the same thing. Oos. She knows. She knows. She knows. Robin's a baddie though. Fuck. She knows. She knows who he is. God damn. Oh, they put her as little Robin. Like her child, like she's her childhood self. Imagine he's actually dead. You know how fucked up that would be? But it makes sense. This is just like their first reunion. Aw. Recreate the same moment. They have to. This man saw it. Yep. Same exact thing. Same, yo. This low key is like one of the top moments in One Piece if you think about it. Just for this reunion for Robin's character. Ooh. Yep. Aw. He lost a leg? Bro, he got burnt. Former Navy HQ Vice Admiral. Long awaited reunion. Ooh, just like the mother. Yep. Yep. All what they've been working on is all the truth. Ooh. They made it out. O'Hara lives on, fellas. O'Hara lives on. Bro, I love these like flashback scenes. They look so clean. Saul being half frozen, so that's why he has the scars. You saved the future. He fell into the ocean. Oh. 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 So Kuzan didn't pack him up. He just let him fall in the ocean. Yep. But that's who she is now. That's greater character. Because she found friends out in sea. Yep. Oos, I like that. You know what I mean? We reunited. Let's don't talk about sad things. Let's talk about the happy things. Ah, that's true. Hey, she did survive. Hey. He's like, huh? He's like, huh? Aw. And she survived out in this world. Oos. That's all she wanted. And that was her main driving force. That was her main driving force. You know what I mean? Staying alive for these fellas. Because if she accepts she wanted to die, you know what I mean? That's letting them lose. The scene looks gas too. We got a montage of Robin? Aww. Hey, you know if you really like think about it too, like bro, because like we saw how like the importance of Robin in was got in during not water so fucking Annie's lobby and all that stuff, but just like how important their story is, and you know what I mean. This kind of like a negative thing about One Piece too. Like you know what I mean. I feel like our side characters do have stories, but I feel like it's like not have been the highlight of the show of like the series lately. You know what I mean? I mean, like we all fell in love with One Piece because you know what I mean. It was a man or our guy Luffy just making friends out there. But like you know what I mean, when their friends are not getting power ups, I guess Robin to get a power up and all that stuff, and it's like all focused on the main three and all those things, and we're not showing love to any of the side characters or the characters that we like became friends with and grew up with and became our like them not getting the improvements that we want to see them have, like they slowly start falling back in like our priority as the viewers. I don't want to say, you know what I mean, because I'm a fan of Luffy and all that stuff, but it's just like I wish it showed. I kind of miss like the old pre-time skip One Piece. There was something that had a different thing, even though they still followed the same the same thing, saving the princess, going to a different island, someone at the island needs help. You know what I mean? Following the same format and formula, but just like something about it like captured us, and maybe it's those like moments with the crew. You know what I mean? And all that stuff. And I don't know. Maybe Wano put too much damage on us as anime onlys, but like seeing this moment is like really, really fulfilling because this is one of their dreams. You know what I mean? You know, it's just like one of their. It's a milestone for one of our crew members, and it just feels good to see again. The song kind of bangs. But you two fellas, you can't listen to this. Oos. Bro, I can only imagine. And the animation team's popping off right now. Wow, what a moment. What a moment. Even Sanji's crying. Zoro, you gotta save Stone Cold and Manbei. Luffy too. It's those three. I mean, these three motherfuckers went through hell. And you know what I mean? They have to be the strong force. Aw. Oos. Yo, gas OST. Yo. Wow, what an episode for One Piece. And I already said it, like, you know what I mean? This moment like feels good because it's just been such a long while since, I mean, of course, it's a good reunion, but then those showing the flashbacks, reminding us fans like of what Robin had to deal with through all the bullshit she had to deal with life and all those things, and her finally reuniting with the person who basically saved her life. And you know, the words he said, like, "Oh, you'll meet friends out and see." That's like that'll be, you know, what I mean, that'll be your family and all that stuff. Like that kept her alive. She finally did, and it's basically, you know what I mean, like it's a, maybe it's for some fellas that you know haven't lost a parent or anything like that, but for them it's like getting to talk to a lost deceased parent like again gets to talk, say like, you know, it's been 22 years, I'm still alive, and I just want to say thank you. You know what I mean, I'm here, thank you, I'm so glad to see you again. But like, you know, it's, that's how I perceive it. You know what I mean? Robin saying the man who saved her life, or I would call her her father figure that saved her life. You know, and kept her going, and she survived through this entire time. And it's just a reunion, and who wouldn't want to have a reunion with a long lost parent, especially for 22 years, bro? Like, I relate to like a deceased parent and all that stuff. But it's like, imagine like a parent you haven't seen in like years, and you finally have that moment, you know, after living through that entire life, all that stuff, and you know, maybe it could be a brother, sibling, you know what I mean, many of those things, but like, really great moment. And yeah, that's, you know what I mean, this is why we love One Piece, bro. You know what I mean, these little stories for our characters and all those things, and this is like a milestone for Robin, you know what I mean, her finally to get to reconnect with all those things, with her father and all that stuff, and beautiful work. Toei, you did a great job, Toei. You did a really great job especially at the end here. Like I'm amazed. I'm amazed, Toei. You did a phenomenal job for this reunion, and I'm aghast at even more. This is the One Piece we love. You know what I mean? And yeah, we love all the action, all the cool stuff, Loki, all those things. But this is the come down to the core. This is what we love. And if you think about it, these two episodes, we're going back to, you know, like the original stuff. Why like our characters are here? You know what I mean? Usopp's dream of being an elbaf, being a warrior. He's finally here. Nico Robin, you know, reuniting with someone from her past, and actually her, I guess her father figure, reuniting with that. And it's just like bringing back. I don't want to say it's like giving our characters more development, which it is, which I really appreciate too. So really enjoyed it. I love One Piece. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Really heartwarming, and you know, I like that little song at the end, little montage, you know, of Oliver, all the stuff she had to went through, and of course the crew members all crying. You know what I mean? Besides Manbei, Zoro, and Luffy just smiling, and all that stuff. So hey, we love One Piece out here. I love One Piece. If you guys liked it, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Check out the Patreon.